Okay, we're going to have a look at the Disney Style Series Ariel doll. So I'm just going to show you the packaging. It's all cardboard, and it says Ariel, Princess Ariel stuns in a gorgeous gown inspired by the colors of the sea, embellished with sparkling starfish and seashell details. Okay, so I just wanted to point out more of this packaging. Okay, so if you're environmentally friendly, all cardboard packaging is a great idea. But the problem with having all cardboard packaging is that you don't actually get to see the doll. So you would buy it like this in the box, and then it's sealed with these like stickery things, and then like closed up. So I peeled those open because it took me a couple of minutes, and I figured you probably didn't want to watch me do that. So there's that one, and then this one on the bottom. So once you get that open, then you can look at the doll, but you have to buy her before you actually get a look at what she looks like. So that's the downside to the cardboard packaging. You know, like I'd rather have a plastic front where I can see what I'm buying, because some of us are picky about the hair and, you know, what things look like. So you open it up, and they have their artwork here on this side. So you could save that. Unfortunately, there's that tab, so it's not a full picture. So they could have done a better job, you know, making a full picture that you could display instead of having this empty. So I'm assuming, since I haven't opened a doll like this before, I'm assuming that she might just slide out of the bottom. So let's see if my theory is correct. Like I said, I just peeled those two pieces of the sticker just to save a little bit of time, but you know, I like to show how they all come out of their boxes. So if you are not sure and you don't want to wreck the box, you can just watch me do it. Okay, so I was right. So you're just gonna slide her out of the bottom. So that's good. That's easy. The box, you can do what you will with it. Like I said, I'm disappointed that this has a big space because it ruins the picture. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why they did that. Okay, so I'll get over the box. Okay, so the doll. I don't even think I need to untie anything. I think I can probably just slide everything out. The ties seem to be loose enough. Yeah, okay, just because I said that. And just because I said that, I'm not going to be able to do it. So I'm not sure who else has bought any of these Disney style series. This is my first time opening one of these. So if you have any of the other dolls, let me know what you have. Pictures in the comments are always fun. I like to see what other people have. You know, different collections. It's fun to see other people's collections compared to your own. I mean, if you like the same things, then you're probably going to have the same dolls. But, you know, I am glad that they did a doll stand, because I like when they come with doll stands. Okay, now I always say I don't cut from the front because I don't want to accidentally cut something, but this is not, doesn't seem to be too dangerous cutting anything from the front here. Her one arm was just kind of loose when I opened it anyway. Okay, so I've cut the ties. I could cut her hair ties, but sometimes I don't. I just pull the hair out, and it usually slides right out. Okay, so here's our cardboard from the back. So if you want to take all these things out, you can use it for something else. Okay, so she's pretty simple. Okay, I have that green tie there. I'm gonna cut that off. I am glad that they didn't put those things that you cut out of her head. I really can't stand those. Okay, so my first impression of her plastic, it is super cheap looking. So I mean, it's nice that she got bendy elbows, but the plastic looks really cheap. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, I mean, I'm not impressed with whatever they used on her arms. Yeah, even her hands don't look great. Her skin tone is different than in the picture, so I'm gonna show you the picture next to her, and you can see her skin tone is I'm not sure if I want to say yellowy, but it looks nicer in the picture. Her eyelashes look nicer in the picture. The color of the dress is nicer in the picture. It's more of a bluey color. So yeah, I don't really love this green, but you know, I mean, it's all about what you like and what your preferences are. So I mean, if you love her the way she looks, then that's great. Okay, so let's move on. I don't know why her arms look strange to me. It's like her elbows and her hands, I don't know, her elbows don't look right to me. So they could do a little work on their elbows. Okay, let's see what's happening with the legs. Okay, this is pretty tight, but her legs are no bending knees or anything like that. On the plastic, you can see there's a line all the way down the front of her legs. So yeah, like I said, I'm not really impressed with this plastic. Her shoes are pretty. I mean, her legs have a nice shape. They're just, the plastic isn't great. The plastic on the legs is better than the plastic on the arms, though. Okay, so let's move on to this dress. I thought the dress was pretty. You know, I mean, it's different than what you would normally get, I would say. So, you know, I thought that was pretty. So this piece actually comes off. So you can have it off or on, depending on what you prefer. So, oh, no, I'm trying to figure out how okay, there we go. So it's easy to take off and on. Okay, now let's check out the back. Oh, okay, so this comes off if you don't want that on. Let's see. So let's take this off, and let's take this off and see how different this looks. Okay, so that's kind of a different look. If you didn't want any of the shell things going on, that's pretty. Okay, so I will put that back on. And then we will check out her hair. So let me know what you guys, do you like this better with these things on, or do you think it looks better off? Okay, so I'm just gonna leave that like that. Okay, earrings, let's do earrings. Okay, this one is kind of facing inwards, so let's look at the other one. So sparkly earrings. I like the lip color. I'm a fan of pink lipstick. And if you wanna, you could shorten her eyebrows or cut them more on a diagonal if you wanted. Her eyebrows don't match perfectly, so if you wanted to, you could straighten them out a little bit. They're soft, and it's always nice to have eyelashes on a doll. Her hair is soft. Yeah, her hair's soft, so that's nice. It's always nice when you want to touch your doll's hair. So that's good, and it's a pretty color. So I have no complaints about her hair. And her scalp is red, so even if you see the scalp, it's not going to be a big deal. So yeah, I like her hair. I just wish this dress had been more blue color, like in the picture. That would have been nice. And her straps are the clear plastic. I don't know if you can see those. So, I think retail on this was around $60, which is, you know, it's still okay because you get all of this roughly in the dress. You know, and you get the doll stand, and you can change her outfit a little bit by removing these pieces. I did get her on sale. I think the thing that I most don't like is her arms. So if they could figure out how to do these arms better, that would be good. So overall, I would probably buy her again, because if I take away my problem with the arms, the rest of her is actually okay. But for a $60 price point, I think the body could be better. If you get her on sale, then it's, you know, not that bad. But if you pay full price, you want the extra care taken to make a $60 doll. Okay, so it says Disney style series on the base. So if you're collecting this series, then I suppose you can have them all lined up together and you know that they're all the Disney style series. Okay, so this is a different doll stand. I'm assuming you just slide it up in between. Now, this is really tight here. Like, there's no, it's not elasticy at all. So, you just have to do your best to get it in there. Okay, so that was fairly easy. Like I said, I appreciate the doll stands because they look way better than buying the bulk kind that you can get. Okay, so that's what she looks like. I think her hair makes up for a lot of the other things because her hair is so pretty and her face with her pretty lipstick that you kind of don't notice the other failings. So let me know what you think of this Ariel doll. I mean, there's a lot of different Ariel dolls out there, so let me know compared to the other ones. Let me know what you think of her.